Coastline 5023 is a technology commercialization and business development facility for the Agri-Aqua sector at UP Visayas, supported by the DOST-PCAARRD. This April 2022, Coastline 5023 conducted the Agri-Aqua Biz Bootcamp to help anyone become tech startup entrepreneurs. Milyn Leghid is the Incubation Head at Coastline 5023. So hello Miss Milyn, I'm very happy to have you dito sa Startup Podcast and to know more ano ba ang ginagawa ng Coastline 5023 at UP Visayas. So hello!
Hello, good afternoon, Johnny. Thank you very much for inviting us here in your startup podcast. And first of all, congratulations for this initiative and also promoting startups. Hopefully, it's not just me, but I can also invite my startups here.
Yes, of course. Yes, we really want to know more about startups and even startup incubators all over the Philippines. So I'm very glad that we have someone from UP Visayas here. So let's start with the question. Ano nga ba ang Coastline 5023?
Oo, ayun I think you have introduced it already. What is Coastline 5023? We are into agri-fishery, promoting especially more on fishery technologies, and it was also mentioned that we are assisted and funded by the DOST-PCAARRD for Agri-Aqua sector. Nandun yung F sa FTBI, because they want to have a TBI na really engage into fisheries. So, although we are not limiting ourselves to fisheries, so nandun na rin kami sa Agri-Aqua. So it was established in 2017. And now, it has become a venue for dynamic interactions among the academe, industry, and the private sectors in promoting the creation of technology-based enterprises or businesses, especially startups, serving as it has served as one of the catalytic drivers in spurring knowledge-based economic development and growth in the country. So parang TBI is designed for that.
Yeah, and it's really interesting na may FTBI. So it's like a TBI, it develops startups, but also parang focus din on the fisheries sector. So I'm kind of curious about fisheries startups. So, and then you had this Agri-Aqua Biz Bootcamp just last week. So can you just know, so kamusta po ba itong Agri-Aqua Biz Bootcamp?
We are so fortunate to, finally, it was more or less, I can say that it was a success, despite all my anxiety kasi nga, we had it via online. We didn't have a face-to-face. We thought of having it a hybrid, pero parang for ease of management, event management, we decided to do it online. So it's our first time to conduct online, and parang on the workshop, how should we do it? Like for instance, in the case of some bootcamp, na meron pa silang mga ginagamit na mga apps. But anyway, for us naman, good thing, there are only 20 of them, and our prospective mga around incubator startups, mga around 6 to 10, and yun na nga, as I mentioned, they came from various places, I think because of the pandemic, we were able to fan out nationwide, and not just nationwide. We have one actually from Australia, but this guy naman practically came from Panay naman, from Panay man. Oo. So we have from Zamboanga Peninsula, from Sargent, and even from my town place, in Pulomolok, meron kaming isa. Parang na-amaze nga ako sa kanya, how did you find out Coastline 5023? And then he said, ma'am, nakita ko lang sa Facebook, parang yung sponsored. So meaning, yung Coastline 5023, lumalabas na siya. So, yun. And kaya na nga sinabi ko Agri-Aqua Innovation Bootcamp or Biz Bootcamp. And then we cited also their different special fields of expertise, like for instance, food, tourism, agritourism, smart farming. So sila naman, they're also engaged in that particular field. So hopefully, parang paano pa lang kami actually, paumpisa pa lang, and then ang next namin na activity for them, we can have a one-on-one business model canvas right shop.
Yeah, it's really interesting. And you also mentioned smart farming, baka meron din smart fisheries, parang talaga na-integrate ang technology into agriculture and aqua. the aqua industry. And I think maybe from the bootcamp doon din nanggagaling yung sasali as incubated sa Coastline 5023. But before we go into that, I want to ask about the mandates of Coastline 5023 as a TBI. So I think one of it is tech transfer and technology commercialization. So ano po ba ang ibig sabihin ng tech transfer? I think also related ito dahil part ang Coastline 5023 ng UP Visayas. So can we know more about this?
Actually, yung Coastline 5023 is a support facility for one of the offices here. So that is the name is Technology Transfer and Business Development Office. So I used to join that. I used to be in that group because that particular office is also evolved from our office. No, I used to be the ITSO manager. I don't know if you are familiar with ITSO of IPOFIL. So with that, more or less, it was the parang fruit na nung pagka-ITSO namin, no? So with that, the mandate is tech transfer. So how should we say tech transfer or technology commercialization? So when we say technology commercialization, is to advance R&D outputs in the marketplace. So how do you advance that one? First is to translate the R&D outputs into technology, product or services. So that's one. So there are so many ways actually to do that, no? So it depends, no? One can have it as an outright sale of that technology. And then second, by technology licensing to the interested party, no? Whether private individuals, a company, or some industry player. And then development of a spin-off, no? Wherein which we really assist, no? Kasi nga business creation na yan eh. But of course, yung sa technology licensing naman, pwede naman siyang bumalik sa amin to start their own business. So depende, no? Kung malaki yung company and they want their own. So it depends on the negotiation. And then apat naman is through extension. I still call it a part of the technology commercialization because in a way, the very definition that I have given to you is advancing the R&D outputs into the marketplace. And then the fifth is also that will serve as the IGP of the university. IGP means income generating project of the university. It is the university that uses the technology for business or advancing it.
Amazing. Ang interesting kasi I think the Philippines, even I think the government, the OST, nag-i-install sila ng mga TTBDO, as you said nga, sa different universities kasi this can really help na yung research from those universities can, as you've said, parang ilabas sila sa marketplace and maybe to generate some income and to make it a business, to commercialize it. I really think it's amazing because we put the academics output into something na tangible na nagagamit ng mga tao and talagang nasi-systematize into a business. So another mandate, I think another thing that Coastline 5023 does is business development. So as an FTBI, as an incubator, so can you just know ano po ba yung mga ibang services or like ano yung benefits na nakukuha ng incubatees when they join Coastline 5023?
I think in terms of business development, first thing foremost is that we help them, we help them realize their business ideas, to ensure if it's feasible or not. But there are some with us here in UP Visayas with FTBI, they can choose technology in our portfolio to commercialize. That's one. Or if they already have their own, that's the one that we are going to groom or nurture, no? And then third, another party, we can do that also. Basta we are open naman for all of those, no? And the next thing is that with the business ideation is the business creation, no? The development. So we have a series of activities, no? We start with the bootcamp. As we mentioned a while ago, we started in the bootcamp. It is more or less our recruitment process, our recruitment process and selection process. Of course, we don't limit naman ourselves sa bootcamp lang. Some may come in, and then some may parang by invitation, no? Just like when I chance upon somebody na, oh, you have a business idea like that, I think there's a high probability of really starting a business for that, no? We can help you out. So ayun, no, we can have that. And then actually we have a series of event or founders training. That's number one after the bootcamp. It's a 1 year round. Because to make it clear, in FTBI, our incubation process duration would run around 4 years to 6 years. That long.
Ang tagal.
Oo. That long. Yung iba dyan, 6 months lang. But kami naman, that long, no? Siguro something to do with our design also, and also the nature of the business that you are creating.
Yes.
Kasi pag deep technology siya, hindi siya graduate, no? Kasi because of the requirements, no? Investment requirements that it's going to needed, no?
Yeah, it's true.
So I'd like to put things in perspective, no? One, yun na nga, once we selected them, we give them a year-round series of capacity building and trainings on business creation and development. And the incubation process will take around 4 to 6 years, depending on the nature and of the business and the technology being developed or groomed, as well as depending on the founder's capacity and commitment to nurture and push their respective businesses. Inulit ko lang siya talaga to give emphasis. No? And after all, they are the main actor. No? The success or failure lies so much in their hands. No, we are just here to help and assist, and we can liken ourselves, no, to a midwife.
Wow.
Tulong ng kaanak.
Ang galing. I like that analogy.
Helping the mother to give birth to a new baby. So, yun. And then also, why should you start your business here at TBI? Bakit nga ba mag-TBI pa ako? Ang dami namang, I can go to other windows, no? So, at least if you start with us, your starting a business is more or less well-directed. Yun na nga, yung first and foremost is the test whether your business idea is feasible or not, no? And then you get the appropriate business advice. And then there will be people helping you, whether such and then also to help you, no, to guide you on how to go about it. And then with that, there is a greater possibility of business success. And then another thing, no, with us, no, with that through TBI, you are starting at a low investment. No? Therefore, low investment, therefore low business risk of failure and high chance of success. No? But only it needs time, effort, and minimal exposure of financial resources. And then, of course, with that, with FTBI also, or to any TBI, you can leverage on the network and linkages. No? And then to the academe, to the government and industry, no? Or because we also conduct with a series of bootcamp and one-on-one mentoring and huddle events, no, innovation events, no. We also have investment matching and fund sourcing events, like for instance, yung pitching, mga ganun, and then, no, for their seed or take off and acceleration funds. So, and then with that also, we don't just end there. We always we also monitor them. We really make sure that they are successful in a way.
Yeah.
Meron lang talagang din mabilis ang growth nila, and meron ding slow. So it really depends on the startup themselves. And hopefully para naman kami on our part to really have a success story na talagang nagpag-graduate. May graduate na kami talaga actually for the last 2 years. Only that we elevated them to an advanced stage. So parang meron kaming inulit na time. So yun. Siguro baka by parang grade by ranking. So, level sila. So, graduate sila ng startup stage, tapos establishment stage, saka acceleration stage. Parang ganun siya.
Yeah, ang galing ng analogy about the TBI being a midwife. Para talagang tinutulungan yung parent or yung founder na ilabas yung idea going business. And I think like the 4 to 6 4 years support. I think it's like a lifetime support din, like supporting talaga na hindi titigil ang TBI until maging successful yung business ng founder. Kumbaga talagang ma-turn into a commercialized business yung research idea or yung idea. So sino po ba ang pwedeng makapasok o makasali sa Coastline 5023? Meron bang criteria to join?
Yeah, meron. First and foremost, una namin na client talaga, na target client are from the university. Clients from the university ng UPV, especially the faculty, researchers, and students also. But if at this moment, nasa kasi siya parang appreciating the business ecosystem, the entrepreneurial ecosystem. So parang hindi madali mag-set up ng business, especially among them, because there's a lot of obligation, in setting up a business. I saw that during the pandemic, how resilient your business is, kung hanggang ngayon ay buhay ka pa, di ba? So na-realize ko, ay nako, hindi ko parang not to be pushy, So that's why with us, we have our own we have our own time. So yan. So, and of course, it's open for private individuals or companies to start their business with us. So individuals can be from the range of OFWs. Actually, we're targeting talaga yung OFWs and those private individuals who lost their job during the pandemic. So basta ang importante is they are really keen of starting their own business or startup. And then the second one is that at least the business model that they are trying to do is that must have at least ninagay ko na net profit margin of 20%. At least. Oo. Kasi net income baba na siya ng income statement. So at least sure ka na talagang you're not into business to lose, di ba? Parang kasi yun na, as you comment kanina, like a midwife, bringing out a new child. So how many yung nung ko sa cellphone okay, or to any of us, how many of those pinalabas mo are successful?
Yes.
That's really a challenge that are successful, winnable, worth replicating, and worth that has success stories also, and then repeating, and not just repeating, but also expanding. So mga ganun lang, medyo high lang sa ang thinking, pero it has to be like that. I mean, so what? Minsan kasi dapat sagutin mo yung so what.
Yeah, and speaking of these success stories, yung mga successful na ipanganak. So can we just know some maybe exciting success stories ng mga startups or businesses na incubated by Coastline 5023 and really got out there, parang naging successful, nagkaroon ng impact. Yeah, so can we just know some examples?
Coastline 5023 Fisheries Technology Business Incubator is a technology transfer and commercialization support facility of UP Visayas by DOST-PCAARRD that started in 2017. It is envisioned to be a hub for innovation, a venue where technology generators and entrepreneurs meet up and huddle to hatch a technology-based company through business incubation process.
The Fisheries Technology Business Incubator helps the incubatees through its technology development and business development services. The incubator offers trainees on technology transfer, business plan creation, business pitching, industry partner linkaging, fund sourcing, and business and IP registration. FTBI also offers physical facilities such as business office space, workstation, and analytical laboratory services.
Although FTBI's main technology focus is on fishery-based products and services, Coastline 5023 has assisted different enterprises from those who produce fishery and agricultural products and services, fabricate boats and smokehouses, and to those who create art and handicrafts.
I'm Jubal David Lagon of Lagon Guitars.
I'm Soledad Santos Garibay, the founder of Agri-Aqua Biz Manufacturing.
Hi, I'm Homer, co-founder of Edescape.
I am Janet Bolaño, the founder of Obra Alima Creatives.
Ang Coastline 5023 po ay sandigan po talaga ng aming business.
Helping to improve labeling and packaging.
FTBI has encouraged us to continue with our advocacy to help the current struggle of our Kasimanwas.
I would like to thank Coastline 5023 for serving as a venue when we launched our company,
For capacity building as well as helping us link with potential buyers and investors.
Scale up businesses, and with them, we have a journey to our growth.
It serves as a venue for dynamic interaction among academics, industry partners, and the private sector. The task is to promote the creation of technology-based enterprises with a view towards inclusive economic growth.
Our number one policy, we want you to succeed with us.
Anyway, kami naman, we just started like practically 2018. So how many years is that from today? Today, mga around 5 years kasi nag-run na kami ng fifth year of bootcamp, no? Fifth year bootcamp. So far, for the first 4 bootcamps that we have, yung pinakauna namin na bootcamp ay we were able to develop AAM, Alga Corn Aqua Feeds Manufacturing. It's the first UPV technology spin-off, no, producing one algae paste. So, what is the one algae live paste? It's an aqua feed, no, an instant aqua feed for shrimp and bangus hatchery. It helped the hatchery operators shortcut, no, their operation by omitting the microalgae culture. Oo, kasi yung mga fry na yan, pinapakain nan sila ng mga maliliit na pagkain. So, usually, mga zooplanktons, mga ganon, no? But, and they rely on the natural resources. But because of some weather inclement and other factors, no, nagkakaroon ng collapse. So, itong algal paste na to is the solution. Para siyang paste na titimpla mo na lang tapos ibibigay mo.
Instant food.
Oo. So, yan, and I'd like to acknowledge also, no, to shout out, no, to Sante SNT Foundation for providing a seed fund for this AAM, no, led by Miss Soledad Garibay. And then with that, not just that, no, Sante also signed up that they will be the sole distributor of one algae paste. So yun.
Oh.
And they also the AAM also is now is a recipient of the startup grant of DOST-PCAARRD.
Oh yeah. Wow, amazing.
And then the other one is that the Dipol Artisanal Budbud Salt Maker. Actually, she's just an ordinary lady na with extraordinary stories. She's very known in ABS-CBN because she has been featured by different talk shows ba? Oh, and news also. She has been featured, no, by Corina, by Ces Drilon.
Oh, maybe we can also feature them here.
Yeah. Although ito naman para siyang social enterprise, no, the salt making facility, no, business. Kasi nga it has a high reliance on the shoreline area, yung production niya. Actually, the salt industry here in Miagao is dying. No, siya na lang talaga yung naiwan. I'm also thankful that she's with us, and we are here, no, to sustain, no, to help sustain the salt industry that Miagao has, no. So hopefully, right now from a trial run in 2018 na parang testing lang, ngayon meron na siyang full range facility.
Wow.
Where then we're still in the process of improving the facility simply because of strong reliance the sunny weather condition. So we are looking at that, and hopefully we can, parang ito naman nandun na siya, but we will try to infuse also research to improve the salt. And then the other one is the Ediscape, na edible landscape. It's a farm development consultancy. Actually, the founder of this used to be our TBI manager.
Wow.
Oo. Ma'am, iwanan na kita kasi I want to set up my own. Parang ganon. So, yun. Now parang sabi niya a while ago, he made a presentation. Parang he was targeting around 20, ilang hectares yun? Around 20 hectares. But hindi pala, parang na-underestimate niya. So now he has clients with 50 hectares na i-develop, mga ganun. So yun na nga, with the Typhoon Agaton, sabi ko, let's take a look at that kasi one of his clients is there mo, nandun sa San Dionisio area. So they used to plant corns, and right now he's designing na dapat typhoon resilient. So that's Ediscape, and I think it was also featured by Farmer Joe. And then there's another one also, the AMC fiber boat manufacturer. He is producing mga bago lang din to he is producing a boat, a passenger boat, addressing the problem of Guimaras, Iloilo-Guimaras Strait na passenger boat requirement. Right now, he has one client, but kasi pag kahit one client ka lang, parang millions na yung pinag-uusapan nila. And then, the other day, we had a meeting with the BOI and then have mingled with some businessmen. So there was this guy, you're making boat? I will order a sailboat. No? Just if the sailboat is okay, I will show it to my friends and they will order for more. Wow, milyonaryo. Kasi they are looking at buying a sailboat in Italy. So, yun. Hopefully naman, kasi ito siya, this guy naman, how he started, no? I just saw him, the other founder, para kasi Iloilo is a small place, no? Parang you get to know who's who, no? And pagkilala mo yung isa, pakilala ka rin sa isa. So, pinakilala ko sa kanya, ganyan, no? And then parang during that time, I think it was National Science Technology Week, yung boat design niya, parang it's just like a design, no? Parang hanggang dun lang siya. But when we talked, I told him, let's do a startup, no? And then we started from there. No? And then the last one, marami akong kukwento. Okay. Pero yung the last one na ito na ibibigay ko lang na kwento is the Lagon Bamboo Guitar or Lagon Guitar. Oo. The Lagon Guitar has been there for many years actually. Only that, during that time, it was his uncle who was doing it. But this time, he's the one na already. I got a chance to know him because I used to handle a bamboo project, engineered bamboo project. Kaya yung flooring namin dito, engineered bamboo.
Wow.
That's one thing that I can brag about. And yun, we used to Still now, no, we are supplying the slots for him for his bamboo. Then I told him, okay, join us at FTBI. Now we will help you. So far naman, parang ngayon naman, at least na-set up na yung kanyang workshop, regular na siyang gumagawa. Unlike before, kung kailan niya lang gusto. Oo, meron kasing ganun eh. So, kung kailan niya lang gusto. Tapos, ayun na, branding. No? And then helping him out also sa kanyang business registration. And then series of training also. But kasi, yung kanya kasi, may ano na siya actually, may buyers na siya yung sponge cola.
Oh, yeah.
Pinakain niya ng isang guitar, tsaka si Apple the App.
Wow.
He's already providing also, meron siyang contact sa labas, pero yun lang, hindi lang siya upscale. Kung sa kaya niya lang. Kasi meron siyang kasing pang special skills sa ears. Kasi sound yun, di ba? So, yun. Although there are some things na he needs to improve on, but we are trying to help him. So I think marami pa akong ikukwento, pero I will stop there.
Yeah. It's really interesting. I really love listening to those stories kung paano, kumbaga, really naging successful yung business nila. And I really think what's amazing here is that, kumbaga, there's the talents and resources and people, these talented people in Visayas, in UP Visayas, in Iloilo. And then Coastline 5023, the FTBI, really helps them to put out these talents out there, kumbaga, to operationalize the production, and then really to make an impact, and really to do this product na magkakaroon talaga ng use out there. So, can we ask naman a little bit of the origins ni Coastline 5023? So, why did I just want to ask, like, how really did the FTBI start, and like why did the DOST-PCAARRD maybe start this initiative? So can you just know some background stories?
Actually, yung TBI concept na yan has been there for since 1950s yata. And then in fact, I had a chance also to go outside. And then actually nag-complain na kami doon that time na, how come, kasi nga parang ang kwento doon sa labas, is they not much success. And we told them, how come you are replicating it in the Philippines and like that, no? But I think siguro dun lang, siguro may kahirapan nga yung TBI actually. That thing is, kahirapan ng TBI is for themselves to sustain, no? They may be able to graduate a successful businesses, but yung facility mismo, no? That's our challenge now. So yung origin, ayun na nga, no? UPV, we have been recipient, no, of DOST-PCAAARRD years back. I think that was way back 2007. We have been attending a year-round of trainings for TBI. It was funded by GSET, Invent, before, no? So through PCAAARRD. And after that was like 10 years ago. We made a proposal, and the name of the TBI that we designed was Green TBI, no? A blue-green TBI. Actually, Agri-Aqua din siya.
Blue-green niya.
Blue-green nga yung sabi ko. Parang blue ocean. Anyway. So, ito naman si PCAAARRD, they called, ayun na nga, no? Yung PCAAARRD actually, parang, na yun eh, parang nag-close yung PCAAARRD as a part of the agency of the DOST. It was split into, hindi ko lang sigurado. Basta, nagkaroon ng PCAAARRD, tapos nagkaroon ng PCAAARRD. So, PCAAARRD made a call in 2017 for TBI. So, somebody invited me from here in UPB na saying that, di ba, you went out? Yes, sir. Sige, ikaw din padala ko doon. So, ayun, pumunta kami doon sa PCAAARRD to answer that call for proposal. And then we were able to make a draft, and then more or less na naman nila, na appreciate naman nila yung proposal. And then sa kalaunan is ang saya-saya nga kasi nga parang every time na magtatawag sila ng, kasi series of review yan eh. Tapos open na ako doon. Umakyat yung pondo ko. Perfect. No? I'm so grateful with PCAAARRD, no? Kasi parang sabi niya, sa inyo sa UPV special kasi nga kayo lang ang may pangalang fisheries. FTBI.
Yeah, and speaking of that, I want to ask, why is UP Visayas in this agri-agua sector, or why does UP Visayas have this FTBI? Bakit fisheries?
Kasi nga UP Visayas is mandated to push, no, to promote the anong term yan, the academe, no, the knowledge on fisheries and ocean. Kaya yung pinaka-mandated namin na na banner is the College of Fisheries and Ocean Sciences. And during the time, and since it's PCAARRD, so definitely they are handling the portfolio of the technology portfolio of UP Visayas. So they know already that we have some matured technologies. So that's why they're really eyeing na merong fisheries TBI. And if you gonna ask, why Coastline 5023? Di ba kanina sabi ko blue and green, no? Blue, green, no? Why Coastline 5023? Bakit nga ba? We're just lucky, no? Fortunate that this area that I am here, where I am now, no? We are located along the coastline. Actually, coastline. So 5023 is the zip code of Miagao. We are making a landmark here in Miagao. So that's line 5023. So, ayan, sa baba, makikita mo, we have a founders at the coast. Oh, di ba?
Wow. Yeah. I really want to go there. Hopefully, in the future, makabisita ako dyan sa UP Visayas and mapuntahan mismo ang Coastline 5023. Kasi I've heard and I've seen na ang inyong office ay napakaganda at really really coastline office.
Oo. Kasi pumili ka lang dito kung saan tubig ka tumampisaw. Dagat, sa likod is the ponds. And then dito sa left ko naman is the wastewater pond, pero malinis na wastewater yon. Tapos doon naman sa likodan naman sa may dulo, may mga tanks din naman doon. So, we are really in the
Yeah, it's really
kagandahan.
I'm kind of curious if nakakatulong ito sa sa creativity ng mga founders diyan sa Coastline 5023. I mean, if they work and then they can relax in the water. I mean, and I want to ask, so now that we've talked about your office, so can we just note some of the future plans and activities of Coastline 5023? Kasi I've seen na parang one of the things really that you're doing now is to really build and to improve yung inyong office, yung inyong place. So, can you know, Miss Milyn, ano pa ba ang mga future naming aabangan sa Coastline 5023?
Yun na, one is papatuloy namin yung aming event, yung mga activities namin. And then second one, kung babalik na ang ating face-to-face, we hope to launch our co-working space.
Yes.
No? In outdoor.
Exciting.
And then third, yung maker space namin, kitchen maker space, wherein they can use our kitchen for their business ideas in the food area, no? So yun lang naman, hopefully, tsaka at the same time I'm really looking at forming a group of student entrepreneurs. So hopefully maybe not this year but next year. So basta magbalik yung ating face to face. So siguro basta lang kami din, fluid lang din naman kami sa aming activities. Pero meron talagang kaming program na yung monthly na meron kaming tech speak, no, wherein we invite businessmen, no, na they can talk about their business and that will serve as a business model. Then we also have one bottomless cup. Yung one bottomless cup, it's either coffee, tea, or beer. So we can meet and talk and talk. Kasi from there, when you talk, you can generate many ideas. And then pag nandun na, magkakayayaan na yan sila. Sige, can we do this? Can we do that? Can we do that? Can we form a group? No? Yun ang in-envision ko na mangyayari in the future. Tapos meron pa kaming industry meetup. So hopefully, parang itong pinaforesee ko tong area na to, this will be used by many students and private individuals, lalo na kung mag face-to-face. So, yun lang. Parang gusto kong i-write off yung 2 years.
Yeah, and buti sa ating video, meron tayong glimpse ng office ninyo kasi I really think, I've seen sa pictures na para siyang hotel, so it's like a hotel version ng isang co-working space. So I'm really excited to have to see that.
Oo. Yung parang nito, Santorini.
Yeah.
Blue and white. Yeah. So parang ganun ang labas niya. And then, yun na nga, niloloko nga namin na pag walang tao gawin na lang nating hotel, resort.
Yeah. And before we end, Miss Milyn, so I just want to know, are you happy bilang incubation head ng Coastline 5023? So maybe we can have that question as our last question. Is it fun to be an incubation head?
Nako, hindi ko alam. Siguro, I'm sanguine, no? Work for me is should be a leisure. Should be fun and the rest. Actually, mahirap siya. Lalo na kasi nga you are dealing a person and business is not a joke, no, to deal with, to start with, no. You may have ideas, but once that you set them up, no, like for instance naging legit na siya, there's a lot na obligations carrying it, no, especially when you deal with the Philippine standard laws, investment, no, and other things, no. So far, when I was started saying or complaining, somebody answered me, "Mom, aren't you happy to see us? Are helping us?" And then I would step back. So true, no? But then don't tell that it's me. It's UPB, no, UP Visayas, no, through me or through us, no. If not with the team and also those persons that we have us hired as a consultant and to help us, no, these things will not be possible, no. So more or less we are happy here.
Yeah. So thank you so much, Miss Milyn. I really love this conversation. Ang dami ko rin natutunan and maybe somehow na-inspire ako to be to know more about this, what these incubators do for our startups. Somehow I also want to help these startups. But yeah, learning from Coastline 5023, knowing from what you do, I really think it's amazing what you do. And now I know that it's really worth it to be an incubation head. So if listeners want to know more about Coastline 5023, so how can they get more information? Maybe you can share the website or Facebook.
You may search Coastline 5023, our official Facebook page. And then also you can add CL Fisheries TBI as a friend so that you can follow us and know our activities. Or you can reach us also through our email, ftbi.upvisayas@up.edu.ph. Or you may call us at 0917-136-4428. And you can also reach us with DOST-PCAARRD ATBI program.
Yeah, thank you so much. This is a really interesting episode, knowing more about Coastline 5023. So thank you, Miss Milyn.
Thank you, Johnny, for the opportunity to talk to you here in Startup Podcast. Good luck.
Salamat.